Hi, ladies. Okay, Nomi asked me to do a Zoom to kick this off tonight, the 6 hour that hopefully some of you at least will be participating in. However, today, March 1st, happens to be the first anniversary of my mother passing. So I have family obligations that I really have to attend to. So I was hoping that this little video would suffice to kick us off. Okay, so I have been looking at this Sefer, and this is actually only volume 1. I'm curious to know how many volumes there actually are, but it's Rebbe Nachman's Soul, compiled and edited by Rabbi Shlomo Katz. It's a commentary on Sichas Haran from the classes of Rabbi Zvi Aryeh Rosenfeld Zal. And in here, he talks about a number of different topics. But the one that I cued in on, because Happy Adar, is Simcha. And actually, he's got a chapter in here called Simcha is Key. So it's interesting to me because usually when we come to Hashem for our 6 hours, it's because there is something serious. Or when we come to him for our 40 days, there's something serious that we're trying to rectify. We're trying to figure out what to do about and how to get to the refuah or the Yeshua. So how do we do that in Simcha? So I mentioned in my last class, I believe it was, Chaya Parkov, dear friend, gave me a very interesting Vortlach, and I'm hoping I can remember it accurately. She said, we all know the story of Yehuda and how Leah named Yehuda because she was so grateful. And then shortly following, I'm going to say Bilka. I'm not really good at remembering these names, unfortunately. I used to be much better. But I think her maidservant was Bilka. Bilka? Somebody will correct me, I'm sure. But her maidservant gave birth to her next child. Her next son was Asher, which can be translated to mean fortunate or happy. Happy isn't really a word in Hebrew, but along those lines, fortunate, I feel fortunate, I'm grateful, that kind of a theme, right? So what she brought down was that, and I think this may have been her own chiddush, which is pretty gewaldic actually, but what she brought down was the way to simcha, or happiness, or feeling fortunate, is to first experience gratitude. So that's I just want to put that little feather in your cap right there. So when we're coming into these 40 days or these 6 hours, we are usually looking to rectify or find a Yeshua. So how do we come to Hashem in Simcha if that is the case? So I know I've quoted this many times, and you've probably heard it from me and possibly other sources. Dr. Rabbi Avram Twersky, alav shalom, he says in his book, Simcha, it's not just happiness. He says in his book, he gives a number of different definitions or examples of Simcha. And the one that really stuck with me, and I've used for many years already, is that Simcha really is accepting Hashem's will with our full heart, belev shalem. So we are accepting his will no matter what it is. So when we can reach that level, when we can bring ourselves to the level of accepting that even though I'm uncomfortable, even though I may even be in pain, this is Hashem's will, and I'm accepting it. That is a form of simcha. So let's tie it all together. Okay, so if I am in pain and I'm coming to Hashem, I should be coming to Hashem in simcha. In fact, in this sefer I referenced, it actually says simcha is key for Hitbodedut. Hitbodedut is possible only through simcha. So we can take our form of simcha, where we're accepting Hashem's will, and we're okay with it. Would we like it to change? Yes, that's why we're coming to Hashem. That's quite frankly why Hashem is giving us this challenge. So I come to Hashem with a full open heart, and I start with gratitude, because through gratitude, I can come to a true simcha. I can come to a place of really and truly accepting and being, not just accepting, but I'm going to use the word happy again, happy in Adar, happy that Hashem has gifted us with this challenge, happy that Hashem has the Yeshua already in line for us. He creates the refuah before the malka, right? So he's already created the answer for us. And we can just really be besimcha in our tefillah and know that really the purpose of our tefillah is to drive us closer to Hashem, to pull us closer to Him, so that we can change our position and really be connected with Him and thereby merit the Yeshua. Okay? I hope that we can, each and every one of us, draw close to Hashem in true simcha. First, in the simcha of acceptance, then through gratitude, and then through true simcha, where we're embracing and happy with what Hashem has provided for us, and in the knowledge that He is taking care of us, and the refuah and the Yeshua is just around the corner. May all of our tefillot be answered l'toiva, and may we please Hashem see Mashiach speedily. All right, be well.